again, folks. Welcome back to my random gaming series. Today we're playing the Outpost 9. I would like to thank the thank Benji Bates. The developer is only one person, so I don't know if he's got several people working for him. But it's developed under a person's name, so I would like to thank him for letting me try this game out for free. And yeah, this is supposedly a horror text adventure, so I'm curious. I'm curious what this is like. I'm not a horror fan, you know. So yeah, and I'm late. I'm late getting these out. I'm doing the backlog now of games. This came back in July. There's several games that I need to get to. There were several games when I was doing YouTube last year that I needed to get to. So yeah, I'm going to try to get them. Trying to crank through them. You know, I've played some pretty interesting games lately, and this I think will be another interesting one. I don't know if it's maybe the music. Or, I don't know, I'm thinking a little bit maybe Stranger Things? I don't know. It's been a while since I've watched Stranger Things, so that might not be accurate. I guess it's been about a year since I've watched Stranger Things. I think that's when Season 2 was out. But anyway, let me turn this music down just another smidgen before I get started. It's always hard to tell exactly how loud you need to have the music to where you can hear me, but you know, to where I'm not drowned out and all that good stuff, So yeah, I guess we'll hit chapter 1. Now, I did glance at the forums real quick on Steam, which this game hadn't had just a lot of publicity to it. So I do apologize that I missed getting the video out when the game was originally released. Not that, you know, there's a ton of people on my channel, but I mean, if one person, you know, got interested in it, then you know, then I'm glad that I'm glad that would happen. Hopefully it will happen. But seems like it is lacking a little bit as far as features once you get into the game. Like I saw somebody mention the escape key. I mean, there's no way to get out of the game once you start. So if you gotta poop, you know, or if you gotta go do something else, and you're in the middle of chapter 1, then you gotta just, you know. So it's possible they may have fixed that. I see chapter 2, and I was looking at the updates because that's why I was in the forums seeing news about chapter 2, whether it was actually playable. It's on the menu, but it doesn't. The last update was the 18th of November, and yeah, it's saying they're working on episode 2. So I'm guessing it's just they're like, hey, remember us? It'll be back. So anyway, let's just get into it. Yep, start chapter 1. Yep. Yes. Okay. Okay, is it still going? Okay, there we go. Okay. I was like, so we got Amaha, Guinness, Ethan, Banshee, I think is her name. Kitsune. Oh, okay, yeah, Banshee, that is right. Mayfield, Floric, and Hart. Okay. I don't think all these people are going to be alive at the end, are they? Or will they? Maybe my decisions will let me do it. I doubt it. Hephaestus 8, aka Cobalt Paradise. Outpost intergalactic mining location. OI status, currently in restoration, awaiting further crew. 8 maintenance crew. Unknown mass in proximity. I'll put the mouse up here. I can, and the Outpost 9 again, okay. I guess I can click using the mouse up there. I just want to get it a little bit more out of the way. Okay, so we got a map here. Guessing we're on a space station? What did that say? Something junction? Hey, somebody's walking over there. Yo, Captain, rise and shine. Captain? Float, will ya? It's my day off, Mr. Mayfield. It's supposed to be mine too. But now, we got business from the brass. Do captains get days off? That's one thing that I would think I would not want to be as a captain, because I would think I'd get 0 days off. You'd be sitting on the toilet, you know, and be like, "Hey, captain, I got a major decision I need to make," and you'd be like, "Okay, send so and so down to the planet to get the samples and plop, and get so and so to analyze the samples when they get back. Have her go and get the stuff ready." Yeah, I figure it'd be very hard to be a captain, especially in emergency situations. You know, you never saw. Although you know that would have been amazing to see in Star Trek, like Jean-Luc Picard. You know, sitting on the toilet in the Enterprise. You know, like tapping his thing, like, "Okay, so and so, number one, beam so and so." You know, or I can't remember all the names. I remember this. But yeah, that would have been pretty entertaining. Frack. Hold on. Since they're in space, I'm assuming they're in space, I will say frack. So yeah. Be kind of like Battlestar Galactica. Like, what's that from? Yeah, Battlestar Galactica. Good morning, Dickie boy. You want to be styling the hair? This call looks heavy. So what's this all about? I actually ain't the foggiest. This video call has got classified written all over it. Classified? Exciting, huh? For real. I ain't been kept in the dark yet, so this must be big. Maybe they're finally letting us know when the others are joining us. Wait, you ain't got that message? No? Oh shit, man. They hear in about 2 weeks. And there's a supply delivery a few days before that. How'd you miss that message? Tell you the truth, I've been ducking messages recently. It's just usually bad news. Excellent job, Captain. But 2 weeks, we gotta be ready then. I bet Floric ain't happy about that. Oh, that lady ain't happy at all. Nothing on this fracking rock is operational right now. You ask me though, thank God they'll be showing up. There ain't been any good tale in this place for the month we've been here. Nice that Mayfield has his priorities in place. It's been a month already, Mr. Mayfield. Correctamundo! Who is this Mr. Mayfield saying correctamundo? You gotta have. No wonder he's thinks he's a ladies' man, because you gotta have confidence to be able to use the word correctamundo. I don't think I could pull correctamundo off. I don't think I've said that. So maybe now you can stop calling me Mr. Mayfield and start calling me my name. And what would that be? It's Fred. My name is Fred. You got that, Mr. Dunaway? Press that launch button for us, boss. Please fasten seatbelts. Engage! Okay, we're transporting progress. Okay. So what are we doing? Are we in a car? Like a rail car or something? Sweet sister. What's going on over your end? I need your ass down here for an inventory request. We'll have to wait, Floric. Had to talk to the boss man. What does that uptight cracker want now? Wow. Hello, Miss Floric. Hello, Captain. Just see me after, Fred. Okay. She's a real peach, huh, Captain? I don't blame her. Look at the shitty place. She's got a lot on her hands. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're in maybe a car. It sounds that way from the sound effects. Transport complete. So we're in a new area, huh? This is actually a pretty interesting way to give a layout to a place. Banshee wants us to have a feed tomorrow. Yeah, I'm getting hungry too. Thinks it'd be good for morale. I mean, I ain't arguing. I still don't even know that creepy white boy that hangs with the Japanese girl. Or the Japanese girl, for that matter. Where is Miss Regal? Around. I can grab her for you if you want, sir. Wow. Why do I get the feeling with the way he's talking that might involve like throwing a bag over her head and dragging her over his shoulder? Dragging over the shoulder isn't exactly the exact words that are that's proper, but whatever. Carrying her over the shoulder. I don't. Hey, boss, call for you inside. Looks important. Well, speak of the devil. I'll head in now. Thank you, Miss Regal. Banshee. Right? I don't know why this guy gotta be so formal around us. Is he trying to be Captain Kirk? Alright. Get off my back, will ya? Fred. Banshee. I gotta take this call. I promise when I get out of it, I'll call you whatever fracking stupid name you'd like. So we're playing the captain. Computer on. That seems like the case. Oh my, we're not supposed to remember those numbers, right? I hope not. A brighter tomorrow. Today. That's what I'm assuming that everyone is to think. Comac, functional and operation. What's recognition protocol? Captain Richard Dunaway, number 1. Access denied. Captain Richard Dunaway, number 1. Access granted. Does anything work properly in this place? There's a call from Outpost Intergalactic. Suggestion to call back. Okay, so they are in a space station. That's what I figured. Let me get a coffee first. Highly recommended suggestion to call back. The call was from Director McClane. What? John McClane? This is a horror. If this is a horror game where things are trying to kill us, then we could use John McClane. Yes, call right away. Connecting to Director Endeavor McClane. Is his first name Endeavor? Who names their child Endeavor? All you're doing is setting your child up for disappointment, because there's only few things that someone can do with the name Endeavor that will make them feel like they've accomplished any goals. If an Endeavor, winds up working at a factory, 9 to 5 job, 8 to 4, whatever. That Endeavor is probably going to be pretty disappointed, because he's probably thinking like, yeah, I'll eventually be President Endeavor, or Captain Endeavor, But even Manager Endeavor sounds a bit weak. You kept me waiting. I'm sorry, Director. I'm joking. I've been informed of the situation. I'm sorry for interrupting your day off, Captain. It's fine, honestly. I'd just be sleeping all day. I'm afraid my time is divided out too far, so I'll be short, Captain. We've received a distress signal of a vessel close to your location, an Outpost Intergalactic mining ship. Sheesh, what happened? Not sure. The transmission was hard to hear, and we haven't heard from them since. I don't know if you're aware, but the OI distress beacon forces a landing protocol to the nearest OI institute, which is us. I take it you want us to open a landing pad for it then? We need you to help land it too. The facilities you're in should have a control room to assist the landing. Details of the ship will be sent over to you after this transmission. I speak to you directly as I believe saving the ship is a matter of utmost importance. Man, he is talking really excitedly. I understand. We'll get on that, Director. Thank you, Captain. Your tireless work in charge of this outpost will not go unrewarded. If you live. We are still forever grateful of your volunteering in this project. Thank you, Captain Dunaway. Good day. I don't like the end of that. It's like he was like, thank you for your service. Wait. Okay. That seems a little bit like yeah. Then again, I guess such things can be dangerous, so yeah, I guess it makes sense. You know, probably not as dangerous as what is going to happen. We are still forever grateful of your volunteering in this project. Volunteering. Okay, so he didn't say service, he said volunteer. Like I had a choice. Let's get this shit done. Help me. This is ridiculous. It's not too hard. Everything here is just a bit outdated. Outdated? No thank you, sister. I don't know what the frack I'd be touching. Heart is younger than the sum of the tech in here. Oh, I think it means heart is younger than some of the tech in here. I heard that. I came up as soon as I got the call. This is a... Oh, okay. So this guy's got an accent. This is that freighter, right? Hello, Mr. Hart. We're just trying to locate what we need to in this old control room. You know what's what? I told you, I got this. You know what the hell all this stuff is? Sure, I mean it's the same as any other landing assist equipment, it's just old. You ever worked a landing assist? Saw them during the war, but never used them. So you are aware that there's a machine that assists the landing of an unmanned aircraft? Well, yeah, but that's good enough for me. Get over that control panel at the other side of me. I'll tell you what to press. Mayfield, oh no, I ain't touching shit. I'll just frack it up. I'll do it. Alright, Hart, get on that visual aid and tell us where it is on altitude. What did we miss? You heard about the freighter? Fun! It is rather exciting, isn't it, Mrs. Kitsune? We got it, guys. I think we're all set. I'm picking up the signal. Hart, what do you see? Let's see. Oh, you got it. Just above atmosphere. So homing distress landing protocols are working. Okay, boss, get ready and press what I tell you. Okay, so I'm guessing we're actually doing this. Alright, I'm over by the control panel. What next? We're going to need to open decompression channels. Flip all the switches on the left up first. Got it. Decompression channels open. Got it. I'm the master of flipping switches. You heard that, Miss Regal? Sure did. Hart. Update. We got movement over here. Is he a pirate? Maybe a small part too fast. Boss, you'll have to stabilize it. Yeah, I'm not sure what his accent is. I'm having trouble figuring out by how it's written. It's cool that it's written that way. I think that's good. I just can't figure out what the accent is. So it sounds like, you know, with him saying the Asian girl and what else did he say? I can't remember. Sounds like it's a pretty multinational crew they've got here. Boss, you'll have to stabilize it. Press down all those buttons under. What? It didn't. Oh, that makes sense. Uh-oh, stability falling. Warning. Oh shit, that doesn't sound good. It went too fast. Heart, give me something here. It's coming down fast. We gotta do something. Omaha, those dials at the bottom right. Flick them over. Atmospheric pressure failed. Warning. It's gonna hit the ground hard, I say. Boss, hit that button now. That! Good job being precise. And touchdown. Yeah. Hit that button on a console with potential buttons. Like, are these buttons? These are dials. We know that now. Are these buttons? I think they're lights, but they could be buttons. These probably aren't buttons. So it would be like, which of these 5 or 6 of these? Because those look like buttons. Rockier than it should have been. Yeah, that fracker done hit the ground real bad. One of the damage reported in a reporting crew. Mayfield and Kitsune. Round up Guinness and Floric. Get Floric on that ship door if it's damaged. Oh, she's gonna love that. You guys are on the ground with me. Ethan, Hart, Banshee. I'm gonna need you up here for outside surveillance. Sure thing, boss man. Let's head out. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be something that comes up a lot. I don't mention it very often, but I'm religious, so I don't like to, use like God and Jesus, and Christ in like a swearing way. So I kind of like, gloss over them, So that's something that I feel is going to be coming up quite a bit. So that's the explanation of why I'm not saying that, So yeah, but and the F-bomb, I just prefer not to say it. Got no problem with reading it or hearing other people say it to an extent, but I don't really prefer. I really don't like saying it. When I was working back about 5 years ago. I was working, since 5 years ago, but it was like I was really, really stressed out at the time, and I was getting way too used to saying the F word, and I just was like, I need to stop. I don't want to be like, stub my toe and be like, F this, you effing wall, and then be like, oh wow, hey mama. So yeah, I was like, I need to just stop saying it. So yeah, if other people want to say it, it's whatever, they can. So, and obviously I play games that have it, have it in it. So obviously I'm not, I'm not bothered by it. Phew, this ain't light, but I will continue to say fracking though. It's actually kind of funny, although I don't think this is quite exactly. It's been a long time since I watched Battlestar Galactica, but it's kind of. Well, it's in space. Yo, Flora, if you ain't doing anything, give me a hand with this. Ah, poor weak baby. But find someone else. I'm manually overriding this stupid fracking door. Everyone, I know it's hard to get to see out here, so I need to check if you have comms and cam feeds set up. Received? How do? Turn? Comms? I don't know. Oh wait, got it. I have it also. Received. Received. I brought the motion scanner with me too. What about you guys in the control room? Motion scanner? What is this? Aliens? Is it gonna be like bleep, bleep? Uh-oh, dots on the thing. Motion detected. Actually, it's setting up like it could be that way. What about you guys in the control room? I'm sending. Do you hear me? Oh, a close-up. Receiving, boss. I hear you loud and clear. A lot of times I'll do face cam with like a visual novel type game, but I'm glad I'm not doing this because well, for one thing, it's got a lot of different screens, so I don't know when my face cam would be covering something up. But also, it's it's got all sorts of different effects, and I think my face would my face normally takes away from anything anyway. But yeah, I think this works better without face cam. But anyway, I hear you loud and clear. I got Hard and Ethan up here ready with me. Are you sure it's working correctly, Miss Kitsune? I think the U. Okay. Are you sure it's working correctly, Miss Kitsune? Okay. An extra U, not the letter, the word. Check if the switch is down properly. Is something not working? It looks perfectly fine to me. Floric, you got this door open. Funny you say. Here it is. So what's going to be on this shuttle? I'm assuming it's not lollipops and Twizzlers. Because I take the Twizzlers. Okay, boys and girls, we're doing this. One last check on cam feeds. Still reading and receiving. Écossais queer. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming it's an affirmative answer in some sort of language. What's that? Speak American, Dago. Yo, boss man. What do you think could be so important about this ship that the big dude himself asked you to search it? Beats me. Is Dago racist? I don't know if that's racist. I feel like it could be. I apologize if it is. Is it racist? I've heard it before, but I'm not. That's one of the things that it's kind of scary. Like, sometimes just saying things randomly. Was that racist? Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not. I didn't even know Outpost had mining ships around this sector. It'd only be mining ships. No one is going to be fruity enough to break treaties with gunships around here. Wait, what? Hold on. But what is it, Mr. Eagle? Banshee, what's going on? I picked up movement from inside the ship. But the scan's gone dead. I'm assuming it was a glitch, Banshee. I ain't seen a thing on these here monitors. Is he Southern? Oh, he's Southern. I ain't seen a thing on these here monitors. You sure you don't need a piece you got with you on that ship? I don't go anywhere without mine. I feel like whenever I do a Southern accent, it's just my normal voice. I feel like I'm accentuating it, but it just sounds exactly the same as I always do. It's like so yeah, that's one of my worries. Because I am Southern, And I guess I do speak a bit Southern, but I don't feel like I speak Southern, but I do. If you and Floric aren't picking anything up, we don't need any unnecessary firearms. It's gotta have been a glitch. Must have been. It's probably not a glitch. Otherwise, this would be like space adventure rather than horror text adventure. That's what I'm assuming. What the frack, Banshee? Don't do that. You getting scared, Christine? Frack off. Cargo room flashes a vibrant red. Panicked alarms are sounding all around the closed-in area. Is this the shuttle? That's cargo lock. Oh, what? Okay, yeah, I think this is the shuttle. It looks like the shape of the thing that crashed down. The red light's masks of blood splattered all over the walls. Freight and miscellaneous electronics. The blood pools all together at the legs of a dead body. Organs have spilled out. The scene is a mess. I would agree. I don't know if I agree with that. Probably. Toshtano. Look at this. Banshee, you getting this? Yeah, what is it? Good question. I need a closer inspection, but that body seems to have been ripped apart. I see nothing that could have done it. See what it is. Bag up what you can. You want to look around some more. Flork and Guinness, take that door. Mayfield, see what's in that hatch. Hatch ain't moving. Looks power locked. And you head with Guinness. Flork, see what you can do with this lock. I'll try and find how to shut this power on. Here goes nothing. Oh dear, we've got. Oh my, we've got gameplay now. In 30 minutes, we've got gameplay. Cargo room flashes a vibrant red. Panicked alarms are sounding all around the closed-in area. Red lights mask the. Okay, yeah. Power box on the wall. Alarms. The alarm's red lights flash on and off every second, originating from 3 different points on the ceiling. These alarms are the only source of light in this otherwise dimly lit room. I'm assuming that this isn't time-oriented. Like I can look around here as much as I want to. Blood is splattered on the walls like paint. It's nearly unbelievable, the sheer volume of it. Whatever it is on the falls has tricked. Okay. On the walls, I'm thinking. Some proofreading probably would have helped this game a little bit. Whatever is on the walls has trickled down to the ground, lightly pulling in one area and trailing to the entrance of a nearby door. A pair of legs with an appendage left hanging in between them. Lovely detail! The toes are half broken, some literally hanging off by the bone. Intestines and viscera hang from the top and stretch out about a meter away. Okay. Stop the kissing. What are we looking at? So we are definitely playing as Omaha, the cat. Which makes sense, that's cool. So yeah, I'm guessing the decisions we make will kill off the crew. I'm assuming that we can't kill ourselves unless everybody else is dead. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. You might be so bad at it that you do. I don't know. The skin tissue is torn and destroyed. I'm no vet, but they look like claws. Grilled. I don't know if this was an accident. Benji said there's no life signals on the ship, and Flork hasn't picked anything up. I doubt it was an animal, but if it was, it doesn't seem to be here now. Stay on it. Okay. Okay, yeah, nothing else there. So I just gotta move, okay. Let's move to the quarters. Okay. Let's look at the area. The trail of blood outside leads to and ends in this room, finishing by a king-size bed against the wall. We found the rest of that body. The smell of old rotten meat and mold lines the entire quarters. A bloodstained note rests on the table next to the bed. Guinness stands over the dead remains. Okay, I'm seeing why it says text adventure, not purely visual novel. Because, yeah, back when I was super poor, and had dial-up internet, like back, you know, late 90s, I think. Yeah, probably so. It's probably about when I was 13, 14, 15 or so. Um, I found a website called Home of the Underdogs, which it still exists, but it doesn't exist the way it did way back when. And you get games, for free. It was like abandonware. I guess it's probably later '90s, maybe more like '96, '97. But anyway, it was some point in the '90s. Yeah, some of the games I got off there were text adventures. I was like, dude, this is cool because I liked reading. Back then I read a lot because I didn't have video games nearly as much. Or well, at that point, by that point I was getting more into video games. I actually had a computer, so yeah, it had to be. When did I get a computer? It was closer to 2000. I can't remember things. I'm terrible with memory. Years blend together. Whatever. Anyway, I played like some text adventures, and I was in high school. I still read it a bit, and so they were like reading, and you typed in like go north, look at mailbox, stuff like that. And I was like, that's cool. And this is actually making me think of that. You have to look at the area to see what's in the area. So yeah, that's cool. I see why it says text adventure. They don't make games like that anymore. I actually tried to do a let's play a game called Eric the Unready back. I don't even know when. That game's hilarious. I might have to try that again if I can get it running on this computer. The older the computer, or the newer the computer is, the harder it is to run older games. Let's look at the bed. I'll quit yakking. The once white bed is soaked red. The sheets damp and moldy. The other half of the body lays on the bed. The face has been ripped off. It dips inwards. It's not really the other half of the... If the face is ripped off, it's not the other half. It's like the other 45%, 47%. The face isn't there, so you can't say the other half, It's become a bowl for blood and teeth. Arms rest off the bed with chunks removed. Ew. Let's look at the note. Utopia 9, not the warmest place. You're 13, nearly perfect. Neptune 4. James likes it, but I'm not sold. I want our retirement home to be perfect. Too cold though. Flora 25. Beaches, hot. Beaches, heat, tropics. It's perfect. Okay, that was all we could look at. Okay. Let's talk to Guinness. Trisha, what do you have? I know it isn't pretty. Why did this happen? That's what we're trying to find out. Are you okay, Trisha? Yes, I will be fine. I have never seen anything like this before. And you shouldn't have to. Could you still look around? Yes, I can do that for you. Thank you, Trisha. So he calls her by Trisha. Has he called her again? I can't remember. Okay. So if we go back, we go... Oh, move to... Oh, I guess corridor is where we can go back to where we were. Wait, oh yeah, it was cargo lock. What's that sound? Huh. Let's go to the bridge. Okay. So you can move there, to the bridge, or somewhere else. Okay. The bridge is dark, cold, empty, and dusty as hell. 3 giant monitors face out from the cockpit by the front window, parallel to 2 cockpit chairs. One chair is worn out entirely, but the other chair is in pristine condition. Each monitor has been labeled with a small note over the first one. Brefn causes you keep getting this wrong. I've put labels down. The labels read: cargo charts, employee collection diary, outpost data plan, monitor. There's a small power box underneath the monitors. Okay, let's check out the navigation computer. Oh, RNG navigation systems. Huh. Mining vessel Ogun, crew count 2. Really, only 2? Wow. Wait, only 2? So all the blood is from 2 people? Okay. Oh. Is there anything I can do here? Okay, I guess not. Okay. Cargo charts. We got Tron. Oh. So I can't do anything with these. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, not Tron. It's our Cobalt, Platinum, Osmium, and huh, okay, you can't do anything with those. Okay, you can just look at them. Employee diary. Oh. Spinatronic data system simplicity of use. Are we waiting? Should I click? Okay, I can click. Hello. James Connor's logbook. We're nearly through with assignment 8662. This one has been longer than usual. Or at least, I guess, has felt a lot longer than usual. I think Breffney's anxiousness to get us to Earth 2 and plan the wedding has been adding the extra layer of time I just didn't want. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, they were talking about places they want to retire, so, yeah, it makes sense there was 2 of them. He's been getting angry, tense, more so than usual. Either he's being a drama queen, or I'm doing something wrong. Don't know what the frack I could be doing wrong. All I want is a proper meal, to be honest. After the final motions of 8662, we're still 4 months away from anywhere remotely inhabited. Now it says there's some shit moon called Cobalt Paradise nearby. But the scans say it's classified, probably military, best stay away. Yeah, probably so. Neptune B4 is looking better and better. Sure, I make a big song and dance about not wanting to settle down just yet. But after over 30 assignments in the past 5 years, I just want to be somewhere nice. Somewhere with him. I love that dumb oaf. The fracking mining arms are jammed. Something has clogged the hatch. Great, that's all I need. I'll have to go down and check it out. Yep, and it ends. I think that whatever was clogging the hatch killed her. There ain't no one around to talk to. Well, talk to yourself, dude. Ponder. Ponder away. Okay. What is a slag hatch? How's it going, Floric? I'm sick of this fragging hatch. It's definitely power locked. Okay, so that's what the sound effect is. They're trying to get through the hatch. And power lock tight. Must be where they keep raw materials or minerals. I can't remember what it said. I mean, I'll keep going, trying to open this thing, but seriously, frack this. Okay, yeah, we're still in the same room, so. Quarters. Rec room. Rec rooms are usually a loud and sometimes excitable atmosphere, but this one lays dead. Packs of cigarettes and half-eaten food line the large circular table. More junk is strewn around the uncomfortable-looking seating. Over at the bar, empty bottles surround the stereo. Ain't really nothing to... Okay. So back to quarters. Move to the corridor. Okay. Move to maintenance. And investigate the area. The maintenance fizzes and crackles with the sound of broken electronics. The impact seems to have dislodged a lot of wires and pipes. Though with the age of the ship, who knows what was damaged from the landing and what has been eroded away with time. Mayfield stands by a power conduit. Yo, boss man, look at this. Yeah. We found why the power is fracked. What's the WC? I'm confused what that means. This conduit is missing batteries. They're all out of juice. Is that like did they decide they need to say they are all out of juice and then they yeah, this game is suffering from some typos, I think. Unless they're trying to go for some dialects, but that doesn't make any sense. I don't know any like accent or dialect where someone would say they're all out of juice. Unless he's stuttering, maybe? I don't know. I think it's typos. Great. I found one that still has some power. So yeah, maybe when the folks go through episode 2, or probably before they do episode 2, they probably need to go through and try to redo the script, fix the typos. That way, people would be more inclined to get to episode 2. It's interesting so far. I'm curious what this, how this is gonna go. But yeah, the typos can be a bit disengaging if you have to stop and try to think of what is being said. And some emergency systems have got to be running on something. Grab them and throw them in here. Battery 3 acquired. Sweet, we got a battery. Thanks, Mr. Mayfield. Good work. Okay. Say anything new? Nope. Do we need to go back to investigate? Oh, move. Okay. What do we do? Oh, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Back to cargo lock, move to bridge. Is there something here I'm supposed to be doing? We got a battery now, so. Or I think we did. I didn't see where. I didn't say that. Like, I guess I did okay. Like, it just clicks out. So where could the battery be used for? No. And we can't. I think we tried, didn't we? Yeah. Just. Yeah. There's nothing to do in the. Yeah, nobody to talk to, so. Corridor? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. I have to put it there. Gotcha. Okay, I was confused. So did that do something? So do we need to try to find 2 more batteries? It's nice that they're numbered like that. Maybe go back to see if the slag hatch can be open now, or no. Maybe the bridge. Maybe since maybe there's power to where we can do stuff up here. Oh, yeah, yeah, take the battery from the box, yeah. Okay. Did I not do that? Okay, so we gotta find the batteries. Okay, okay, gotcha. So we gotta search twice. So I guess now that we... Okay, okay. I guess since we went to the maintenance area, we know we need batteries now. I guess is the thinking. Seen as a mess. There's a power box on the wall. Yeah, yeah, take the... Yeah, yeah. Oops. Okay, gotcha. Now I know what to do. Oops, dang it. Move to the quarters. Move to the corridor, not the cargo lock. There we go. And poop. Thank goodness you fixed the electricity. I wasn't getting fracking anywhere. These power locks swung open though. What's the plan? Hold on, we ain't going down there, right? We're getting scared, Fred. Yes. I'll admit that shit right now. I'm going down there. Just realized this guy makes me think a little bit of Hank Hill. Crap, it's been too long since I watched King of the Hill. Ooh, yeah, he hollers kind of like that, or does he? Crap, I need to watch that show. I never finished it. I think I only got like 5 seasons into it like 6 years ago or so, 6 or 7. I'm going to need someone else. I don't mind. No, I needed to bring these samples to the hospital. Oh, thank goodness. I mean, yes, sir. You need help, Kitsune? Mr. Mayfield, you're with me. I need Trisha to help Kitsune. You hear that, Guinness? Bring back what you found from the quarters. Of course, sir. I'll help babysit Mayfield with you. Omaha, plus you'll need the scanner. Here, I'll throw it over to you. Motion scanner required. Alright, guys. Deep breath. Let's get in there. Omaha. I hear it. I hear the beeps too. Now what the beeps mean, I don't know. Stick close. Oh no. It's getting faster. It's right in front of us. Help me. Oh. What? What? Wait. Oh. Oh. Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 are different than Episode 1 and Episode 2. Oh. That makes so much sense. Okay. So, this is supposed to be a fairly short game. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it... Yeah, I'm going to call it there. And I think I can get... I think I'll be able to start at Chapter 2. And I'll go ahead and finish this. Why not? It looks like Episode 2 is going to be out pretty soon. So this is going to... Yeah, I don't know how long Episode 2 will be, and I'm recording this kind of late at night, so... Yeah. I'll put this out like a random gaming episode, but yeah, I'll go ahead and just make I'll make a playlist just for the Outpost 9 and play Chapter 2 next time. I will play the chapters all in one chunk. I don't know if Episode 2 will be 2 chapters, but yeah, you know, I'll do a thing where I don't normally do this with games like this, but they come out in episodes because I have a bad memory. Like the Telltale games that come out in episodes. But yeah, I like to play them all in one chunk because months later, I'm not gonna remember what was happening. Uh, but anyway, yeah. Next time, I will play chapter 2, and then maybe episode 2 won't be too far away, and I'll play through it. It looks like it's a pretty quick game, um, so yeah. Shouldn't interrupt the regular scheduled programming too much. So anyway, guys, I do sincerely hope you enjoyed. Oh yeah, yeah. I need to comment a little bit. Yeah, I do like the game so far. Obviously, since I'm going to want to play through more of it, we really haven't got anything too scary so far. But yeah, the grammar needs to be fixed. When they're going through the for episode 2, that would definitely be it would be good to go back and fix the stuff from chapter from episode 1, and hopefully have a good proofreader for episode 2, because it's not that. I mean, it is. It does disengage you some. Instead of being like in the moment, like, oh no, yeah, blah, blah. If you have to like stop and be like, okay, that means what's that saying? Okay, that's what that means. It like takes a little bit of tension away. Especially if you're going to if you're trying for horror. I mean, if you're, this that wouldn't exactly be as big of a deal in other games, but yeah, if they're really trying to go for the horror atmosphere, then yeah, that could be a bit of a downside. I mean, it's distracting either way when you have to stop and try to figure out what is being said. What I do like about that, the way it's written, is like this guy. Finally, I got him. That was a probably really terrible. But the accents are written into the thing. Like although it did take me a while to realize he was Southern. I don't think I hear that very often myself. Like, finally. Oh yeah, I guess it does make sense. I guess it is. Finally. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. That's Southern. But yeah, that I like. And like Mayfield, he speaks very distinctively, and I like that. That's something I do like about the way it's written. That is that is good writing. But the characters written, the ones that, well, we haven't really dealt with some of them. I was gonna say, not all of them are written as well, but we really don't know that because we really haven't dealt with a lot of all of them anyway. There was two that I don't think they're even on the ship. Can't remember the name. But the ones that were here often, they were done really well. Hart, Mayfield, Floric. She was written, like her dialogue was very distinctive. In Omaha, the captain, he has he has kind of a standard, like not standard, normal. He's more normal. But he like tries to be like Star Trek. Like Mr. Sulu, Mr. Spock. Stuff like that. So I don't know if I don't know if that's what they're referencing with him saying that, but yeah, that I do. The way the way the characters talk, I do like the ones that we've the ones that they've covered well. But there's like been 2 or 3, that I don't really know too much about Guinness. There was a guy that I don't know much about. Crap, I'm trying to think. There's another character. I can't remember what the other character was. Oh yeah, Regal. Yeah, she had a lot of lines there toward the beginning, but she seemed kind of standard too. But anyway, they're written well. That's what I'm trying to say. I like how the characters are written, um, and and you know, like that shot at the beginning makes you think. Kind of. I could be wrong. It may not have any. You may not have any actual consequences, or well, what am I trying to say? It may be linear in that it happens the same way every time, but the way they had like all the crew members and their health there makes you think that based on your decisions, things could happen to your crew members, and that whether it's an illusionary thing or not is cool, you know. Now, if it's actually got multiple ways, especially branching multiple episodes, like if so and so dies at this point and so and so dies at that point, and then you don't have them later, then that's even cooler, I don't know if it's that ambitious, but even if it's a thing where so and so dies at a certain time, no matter what decision you make, or the decisions you make are more steered, they're steered narrower than you feel they are. That would it's a cool thing. It gives that feeling like your decisions are going to matter to these people. Kind of like the first Alien movie. Like can't remember a lot of details, but like one by one, all the crew members got killed. Except for Ripley. It is Ripley, right? Not Ridley. Yeah, it's Ripley. I'm very sure. Yeah. So yeah, and I feel like that's kind of what they're going for. I feel like they're going for the Alien vibe, and I feel like they're doing a pretty good job with it. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna shut up now. I've been yakking. I do like to give feedback with, especially like my these random games. If the folks who made them are watching, and give them some, something to work with. Although I hate that my thoughts aren't always the most concise and clear. But anyway, yeah, I'll do chapter 2 in another video, and yeah, I will see you then. So hopefully folks enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.